Hello there. Hope you are doing great. In this video, we're excited to walk you through the overview of each screen on the customer portal dashboard. We'll explain how the data on the dashboard is updated, ensuring you understand how to access and interpret each key screen effectively. Let's get started. For the first screen, let's focus on an important feature within the portal, the Pick Request screen. To access the Pick Request screen, start by selecting the Pick Request option from the menu located on the left-hand corner of the screen. Once selected, you'll see a list of all pick requests with relevant details of the pick request. By clicking on the pick request number, you can access more detailed information about the request. This includes a list of all the equipment associated with the pick request, along with the customer details and the customer signature. The Pick Request screen also allows you to track the progress of pick requests based on their current status. To make your search even more efficient, you have the option to filter pick requests using keywords or a pick update range. This feature allows you to refine your search to focus on specific requests, whether you're looking for those created within a particular time frame or searching for requests that contain specific terms. If you need to create a new pick request, you can easily do so by clicking the Add Pick Request icon in the top right corner of the screen. This will take you to a new screen where you can input the necessary details like the desired ship to code from the drop-down menu under the address section. Post this, add the customer PO number if needed. Here you can also add any relevant notes related to the pick request. Once all required fields are filled, click the Save icon to create the request. After saving the request, you can proceed to add equipment to the pick request. To do this, click the Add Item button on the right corner of the screen. Then enter the serial number of the equipment you wish to add. Once the serial number is entered, click Save to confirm the item. If you need to add more pieces of equipment, simply click the Add More button, which will allow you to add additional items to the request. This ensures that all equipment needed for the pick request is accounted for in the system. Post to the Pick Request screen, we have another important feature within the portal, the Deliveries screen. To access the Deliveries screen, start by selecting the Deliveries option from the menu located on the left-hand corner of the screen. The Delivery Request screen closely mirrors the Pick Request screen, but is specifically designed for handling delivery tasks. Let's move on to the next screen, the Equipment screen. To access this screen, you can simply click on the Equipment option located in the menu on the left corner of the interface. Once you click on this option, a list of equipment associated with the selected customer will appear on the left side of the screen. If you're looking for a specific piece of equipment, you can filter the list by entering the serial number in the search bar, making it easier to locate the desired item quickly. After selecting the equipment from the list, the right side of the screen will automatically update with all the relevant details about the equipment. Here you will find key information such as the equipment code, the serial number, the model, and a detailed description, the status of the equipment, and the cost associated. Another useful feature on this screen is the ability to verify the meter reading for the selected equipment, which can help track its usage or performance over time. Additionally, you will be able to see a list of all the work orders associated with this specific piece of equipment, allowing for quick access to any service or maintenance records. If you need to print a label for the equipment, there is a barcode icon located in the upper right corner of the Details section. By clicking on this icon, you can generate a barcode label for the equipment's serial number. Furthermore, you also have the option to download a detailed report containing the equipment information, along with any associated work order details. This can be done by clicking the icon next to the barcode. Post to the equipment screen, let us focus on the next important feature within the portal, the Quotes screen. To access the Quotes screen, start by selecting the Quotes option from the menu located on the left-hand corner of the screen. Once selected, you'll see a list of all quotes with relevant information of the quote. When you click on the quote number, you will see a detailed view about the customer information, the equipment related to the quote, including the serial number, model, and a description of the equipment in question. In addition to the customer and equipment information, you can find the type of quote, the status of the quote, the service type, the location, as well as the total amount of the quote, giving you an overall view of the financial aspects. Moving on, the next section you'll encounter is the task labor section, where you will find a comprehensive list of all the tasks associated with this quote, including a brief description of each task, its current status, and the scheduled date and the total time taken for each task will be displayed. Next, the parts section provides you with a detailed breakdown of all the parts associated with the quote. Here you can see the quantity of each part, the item price, and the total cost for all parts included in the quote. As you continue through the quote details, you'll also find a section dedicated to any notes that have been added to the quote. This could include additional instructions relevant to the service or quote process. One of the most useful features on this screen is the ability to approve or reject the quote directly from the details section. Whether you approve the quote to move forward or reject it for revisions or other reasons, this action can be completed seamlessly without having to navigate away from the detailed quote view. Post to the quote screen, let us focus on the next screen within the portal, the work order screen. To access the work order screen, start by selecting the work order option from the menu located on the left-hand corner of the screen. When you click on the work order number, you are directed to a detailed overview of the specific work order. The work order screen will hold the same information as the quote section, except that the labor section will also involve the description notes and final summary related to the work order. And on the work order screen, you'll also find a section dedicated to the meter reading for the selected equipment, which can help track its usage or performance over time. The next screen in the portal is the sales order screen. To access this screen, simply click on the sales order option in the menu located at the left corner of the interface. Once you navigate to this section, you'll be presented with a list of all your sales orders. Upon clicking on a specific sales order number, the first section of this detailed view includes fundamental information such as the date the sales order was placed, the status of the order, and the customer associated with the order, the billing and shipping addresses. Further into the sales order details, you'll find important information about each part listed such as the part number, the part description, the unit of measure, the status of each individual part, the quantity and the total price for each individual part. Finally, the total for all parts included in the sales order is calculated, giving you a clear and concise summary of the financials related to the entire order. The last screen we'll explore is the invoice screen, an essential section of the portal. To access this screen, simply click on the Invoice option in the menu located at the left corner of the interface. Upon selecting this option, you will be presented with a list of all invoices. When you click on a specific invoice number from the list, you will find customer details, the billing address, the customer's PO number, the work order number, the terms of the invoice date, the work order date, and the due date for payment, the serial number and model of the equipment, and the labor description. Finally, a detailed breakdown of the parts associated with the invoice is displayed along with its part number, description, quantity, price per unit, amount, and the total cost for each part. This wraps up our demonstration of screen breakdown within iM3 Customer Portal dashboard. Please do not hesitate to contact iM3's support for further questions.